everyone, this is Kimber with GrayBoxSkinCare. I apologize for the casual close today, but I actually canceled my clients today. Wearing gloves, by the way. Canceled my clients because of the coronavirus thing going on. We are in Southern California, and it just seemed to be the prudent thing to do. But I wanted to share with you guys in the meantime, so I'm going to close my room down for about 5 days. From the seminar that I attended yesterday morning, I understand that it can stay alive, the virus that is, can stay alive on a hard surface for up to 72 hours. So I figure if I close the room down for 5 days, it's pretty cold right now in Southern California. I know, cold to us, it's probably 60s. I get it, sorry Minnesota, but anyway. So what I thought I would show you is not only do I take precautions for myself when I'm doing something, so I also then sanitized everything before I left yesterday from work, and the room's been closed down. No one has access to the room except for me, and it's kind of around a couple corners. So it really doesn't get the, I guess, air influence. And of course, you know, we're in Southern California anyway, we're trying to keep a 6-foot distance, which is ridiculously hard because it's pretty populated here. I just want to go on record as saying I miss all my friends. It's ridiculous to do air hugs like this, but that's what we have to do because we want to keep each other safe. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. First of all, we have soap. Obviously, going to be using soap, but then we have the hand sanitizer. And for every skin therapist on the planet, we always, of course, sanitize our hands no matter what's going on. So even when I just put on gloves, I will actually wash and sanitize as well. You notice that it should stay wet, according to CDC guidelines, I believe anyway. It should stay wet for 20 seconds. Most of us try to air dry it. That's not the thing. You want to continue to keep rubbing, rub all surfaces, get between your fingers. You want to keep it wet for 20 seconds because that's how long it takes to actually kill whatever virus might be on your hands. Okay? So that's the first thing. Now, last night before I left, I alcoholed literally 70% alcohol, not the 90% because it dries too quickly. 70%, not diluted other than that. Wipe down every single surface that you can see. We'll get to what I did with the actual product here in a second, but I want to show you something else that I personally use, and I think a lot of skin therapists do the same. So down in the secret cabinet, which is supplies only, by the way, supplies only, I keep this. So you can see Cabicide wipes, Cavi wipes. It stays in its own little bucket, its own little plastic wrap. So these are very handy. So that guy is my go-to. Now, these I'm not actually even supposed to touch with my own hands. It can be quite, I don't want to say caustic, but it's tough on your hands. And as a skin therapist, you know, that's what we do, right? It's the gift of touch. However, before I see a client, I always wipe down the handles. Anything that I will be touching before I do the client, I wipe everything down really carefully, all the buttons. I wipe every surface down. I wipe the sink, especially spending time on the faucets, turning those on. I wipe the top of the trash can. I then throw this away, and then I will use a different wipe and start on the product. So before I left yesterday, may not have been the brightest idea, but it seemed like the safest idea to me. Hang on, don't go away. I know, you thought I left you. I'm back. Cabicide spray. Same thing, I literally had already wiped down all of my product because of course that's what we do as skin therapists, but I also just sprayed it because I wanted it to just seal it in, kill everything off. I wiped off the steamer, which you can't see, but I will show you later on. My retail case is closed. I know, the whole retail, I taught retail, I get it. I know it's not supposed to be closed, but in this particular environment, it's a good idea. So it's closed off, but the key and lock to it and the outsides where anyone may have touched, I always wipe that down as well. So my clients change in the room. I don't know if you can see the bed, probably not right now, but they change in here, and off to the side, there's a table where the clients would be using That's kind of put their clothes down or the purse down or whatever. Again, with the Cavicide wipes, I will wipe the entire counter down. It's wet. I want it to stay wet. None of my things go on there prior to a client coming in. Even the consultation card, the pen, the clipboard that holds the consultation card, that all gets wiped down in between each client, and then their consultation card stays only there, so it doesn't touch anything else. I wear gloves so that I'm not transferring anything from me or from a client that may have been in the room or something that just is in the air, I don't know what. The other thing I started doing yesterday is, and of course this is not my work attire, so please don't think that this is how I dress, but because I canceled everybody, I'm here and I'm doing some extra cleaning, so I just thought I would walk you through a couple things. What I do is I actually wear a different smock, and as I change the linens from the bed, they go into a separate sealed bag that then goes out to the car, and it stays separate from anything else in the salon. But I take off that outside smock, fold it carefully in. My mom was a nurse, so I know how to do that. Tuck it in, sanitize my hands, seal the bag, sanitize my hands, put more gloves on, different set of gloves, take it to the car, come back in, sanitize my hands. The doorknob, the car keys. I probably have the most sanitized car keys on the planet at this point because they get cleaned so many times during the day. That seminar that I attended yesterday, mind you, it was online, of course. Online seminar said that we should be washing our hands, I'm not kidding you, 30, as in 30 times an hour. It doesn't leave a whole lot of time to actually do anything else. And of course, you're supposed to be actually washing them for 20 seconds under running water. So I think that, you know, we do the best we can. Maybe it's not quite 30 times an hour, but I'm telling you, I have sanitized my hands and washed my hands more this past week, I think, than I have in a little while, probably since I was preparing for state board test. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of a heads up. Now that's just me, that's Kimber with GrayBoxSkinCare. I've seen other skin therapists probably make me look like a slacker, but I wanted you guys as clients to be comfortable, to know that we are doing everything we can in the industry to protect you. The standard rules apply, so don't touch anything and touch your face. No, touching the face, right? Because first of all, that's my job. But right now, it's not my job to touch your face. It's my job to protect you and help you with some tips. So gloves, sanitize after you put the gloves on. Make sure it stays on for 20 seconds wet, right? Anytime you touch anything, do not touch your face. According to everything that I've heard, that's where the viruses get in. So if you eat, if you rub your nose, if you scratch your eyes, now that's one thing I think a lot of people have been missing is, you know, oh, my itchy eye, or oh, my allergies making my eyes red and irritated. That water, that moisture around your eye, that can help that virus grow. So it's wet contact to wet contact. And in this case, apparently it can stay viable or live for up to 72 hours, even on a steel surface. So my sink, things like that. That kind of surprised me. So I took it a little bit more serious. So everything in the room, short of the light bulb, has been cleaned, sanitized to the best of my ability. And as I said, the room is literally going to be shut down for 5 days now. It's actually 5.5 days. So that should give me enough of an error factor built in. But I will reevaluate as I go, and I will also listen to the industry. Dermalogica is the product that I've chosen to use, and it really gives a lot of support to the therapist, not just in product information, but also on how to take care of our clients. Not just really great treatments and innovative products, cool technology on the ingredients, but how to care for you as clients. So I'll be doing a little bit of a series. I'm going to do a series on how to handle stress. Really good tips on that. It's not written by me. It's an article that I found. Love it a lot. So I will be doing stress tips. I'm going to try to do those at least 3 times a week. I'm going to try to do them every day, but I want to, my goal is to do it at least 3 times a week. And now that I have some time on my hands, other than playing with my my pound rescue puppy and my weeds that desperately need pulled at my house, got all the time in the world to do that now. I will be chatting with you guys and trying to help you out. So again, Kimber, GrayBox Skincare. I am in Corona, California. If you guys have questions, just put them in down below. I will, I don't think there's any links you need today, but when I start doing the stress tips, I will put a link on there. And I also need to update you on, that dermatology visit. Did I tell you guys about that one? Oh, that was fun. Anyway, we got to talk about that. So that's it for right now. And because I didn't bring the remote, you're going to see me walk off camera. Anyway, I didn't say I was a professional at this, but I am really good at skin, y'all. You guys take care. Bye-bye.